Hello and welcome to SatTV Week. I'm Richard Hooper, and this week we're going to take a look at what is making the news. We all know how precarious the launch sector can be. Before any mission can succeed, it must first leave Earth, and that, as we all know, is a risky business. The failure of Virgin Orbit's Start Me Up mission, still fresh in our minds, was one of a number of high-profile disappointments in the last 12 months, including Blue Origin's New Shepard, Hyperbola 1, India's small satellite launch vehicle, Japan's Epsilon, and Europe's Vega C. Now, the good news is that 2022 saw 178 successful launches. US carriers took first place with 87, and China came in second with 64. So how are we looking in 2023? Well, SES has in the last few days successfully launched SES 18 and 19 satellites. Designed and assembled by Northrop Grumman, they were launched by a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. The two American-made satellites are the fourth and fifth and final satellites to be launched as part of SES's C-band transition plan, following the launch of SES-22 and the tandem launch of SES-20 and 21. These satellites are an essential part of SES's plan to achieve the Federal Communication Commission's program to clear C-band spectrum to enable wireless operators to deploy 5G services across the US, while ensuring that SES's existing customers continue to enjoy uninterrupted TV, radio, and critical data transmission services to millions of Americans. As we all know, Satellite 2023 took place last week in Washington, D.C. All early reports suggest it was an overwhelming success. But what did the exhibitors feel about the event? Per Noren, CEO of Ovsum, was very impressed and felt that it would only benefit the company's continued growth.
Excellent, thank you. It's really an excellent show, to be quite honest. I think it's high intensity. The industry is filled with investments, but for us, it's exciting to be here because we grew the company 83% last year, so we're now becoming a mid-sized company. We have expanded our customer groups in Europe and in the US, and we continue to expand our core service with new applications and services. So we've really had some phenomenal conversations, and which I think will lead to both business and new evolution and technology.
Elsewhere on the show floor, Ray Powers of Walton D-ICE and my colleague Lawrence Russell announced the winner of the draw for all those that entered February's Ground Station Antenna Protection Survey. Carried out by the Satellite Evolution Group and sponsored by Walton D-ICE, 300 industry professionals took part. What an amazing achievement.
Okay, then it's time to announce the winners. Ray, are you excited?
Oh, we are.
Terrific. So how many people entered this survey again?
We're right at 300 entries.
My word, 300. How long did that take?
We ran the survey for about a month, and in small intervals, and which I thought was just ingenious, because if you try to flood somebody's mailbox, it just gets dumped. But running it in smaller intervals, then people recognize that this is something they may want to look at.
Yeah, of course. Well, I can announce now that the winner is in fact Lance Dunton of CPI.
In global space news, when astronauts return to the moon for the first time in over 50 years as part of NASA's Artemis 3 mission, they will be wearing Axiom Space's next generation spacesuit to walk on the lunar surface. The new Axiom spacesuit was revealed at Space Center Houston's Moon 2 Mars Festival and is a prototype, with a full fleet of training spacesuits to be delivered to NASA by late this summer. The spacesuit will provide astronauts with advanced capabilities for space exploration while providing NASA with commercially developed human systems needed to access, live, and work on and around the moon. The advanced spacesuit ensures astronauts are equipped with high-performing, robust equipment and is designed to accommodate a wide range of crew members. In a continued drive to get more young people involved in space, NASA is awarding more than $3.8 million to 21 museums, science centres, and other informal education institutions for projects designed to bring the excitement of space science to communities across the nation and broaden student participation in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Projects were selected for NASA's Teams Engaging Affiliated Museums and Informal Institutions program and Team 2 Community Anchor Awards. Both are funded through NASA's Next Generation STEM, which supports kindergarten to 12th grade students, caregivers, and formal and informal educators in engaging the Artemis generation in the agency's mission and discoveries. The selected projects will engage their communities in a wide variety of STEM topics, from aeronautics and earth science to human space exploration. And finally, experts at Inmarsat successfully connected the company's I-6 F1 satellite to new ground stations in Western Australia. It marks a crucial milestone as the company upgrades its communications availability in the fast-growing Asia-Pacific region. Inmar 6 F1 launched in December 2021 and spent 7 months travelling to geostationary orbit above the Atlantic using its all-electric propulsion system. After rigorous in-orbit testing in the second half of 2022, the spacecraft is now at its final orbital slot above the Indian Ocean. The company will begin increasing its capacity and transition services to the new satellite throughout 2023, beginning with its first customers from Q2. Thanks for watching, and make sure you sign up to our YouTube channel and follow the news.